Hey, what's going on, chess fanatics? Hope everyone is doing well today. We are currently rated 1660, looking to pop into the 10-minute pool and seeing what we can get. We got an opponent 1645 out of Armenia. Okay, and they open up with e4. We will stick with the Caro-Kann. Gonna bring back a bunch of Sicilians once again, I think, and yeah, so I'm not sure what he's going for here. But what we will do is we'll take. Now, what if we play check over here? Yeah, it doesn't really work, so we'll just take. I think we're going to develop to e7, g6, and put a bunch of pressure on e5 if we can. We'll bring our knight out here. Okay, let's stop anything coming in. Continue on with our plan. I might push like f4, for example. Try and keep that. Okay, so they just bring the bishop out. Okay, let's just put some pressure here. Hey, Moosey, how's it going, bud? Got to get a dog cam set up so you guys can check out Moose the golden retriever. Okay, so there we go. We got some pressure. Okay, what if we do this? Might look to bring the bishop up, for example. Okay, we'll develop it down here just to control these dark squares. Okay, so now there's a bunch of pressure here, but we also have pressure here over on h4. So maybe we can win one of these pawns. Just don't want to let a rook down here, so I'd like to... Okay, what we're going to try and do is get a rook over to the d file as soon as we can. Next move, for example, could be knight to b4. Putting some pressure on here. Again, we can bring the rook over to the c file. Not quite sure. So we take with check. They take back. Okay, let's just threaten the bishop here. We're looking to slide a rook over as well. Take. I'll have to take, and that would leave this pawn undefended. I don't know if that's good for us or not. Just pawn takes, I guess, and they can leave that tension. Okay, we'll put some pressure here on the d file. Okay, let's take, or do we take here first? Takes. Okay, we will take here first. Okay, we shall give them a check. Oh, interesting. Okay, probably a good move, but what about this? So if check, okay, check if here, bishop check. It starts to squeak away a little bit. Let's take this. Oh, we don't have that check available to us. Okay, let's just attack this knight. Okay, so now we'll take and protect that. Now what about this check? Okay, so we'll pin this knight. So if he pushes, this is no longer effective. Yeah, and our opponent just resigns. Okay, so up to 1668, a little bit of a unorthodox approach to the Caro-Kann. It was interesting. I don't know that it worked all that well, but I mean, we certainly didn't play spectacularly by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so all this is pretty standard. Now, I haven't looked at these lines in a bit. I wonder what the best move here is. Just takes. Okay. I thought solidify first and then takes was the move, but... Yeah, once everything's traded down, I mean, we've already equalized. So I don't know, it felt like a pretty good position. I knew we were going to be able to put some pressure on e5, which we were able to do. It looks like this was a bit of a mistake. But so was this. It just wanted us to play this straight away. So knight to b4. And yeah, knight to b4 was continually there. We did ultimately play it. And then this was a mistake that we didn't capitalize on. Rook over. And it's saying just play bishop to d5. Okay. I mean, sure. We probably could have actually found that with some more time. Yeah, this was a mistake. Oh, so was this. It just wanted the check right away. Okay. Let's take a look at their sequence. Okay. I mean, I don't think we wound up in a terrible position. You know, we had a slight advantage here. Oh, I didn't like this. Yeah. Okay, I could see how this would have been a good move, actually. Because it does definitely control some more squares, but I gotta be honest. I'm greedy. I guess I just want those pawns. It says to double our opponent's pawns here. Doesn't like this, but that was of course a blunder because of this, where we're able to capture. Nice, we played the best move, protecting it, and once we pinned it, it was just game over. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna have to review some of the theory. I think right here, like now I know that it's just takes. So I guess if takes, c takes, queen takes, knight f3, knight c6. So we try and put some pressure there. Knight c3. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Got it. All right. I mean, doesn't look like this is a good way to equalize anyway. So 1668. So we could go up to maybe 16, I don't know, 75, for example. Let's play b3. Spin a little bit. Okay. So e3 is the move. Now I think what we can actually do is sneak in f4. This is gonna maybe turn into some form of bird, I think. So probably bishop to e2 and castle. And okay, so he expands. What we're gonna do is just play d3. And now we'll have moves like knight b to d2. And we can look to strike in the center. Okay, so bishop c7. It's a good move. Just dropping the bishop back. We still have some improving moves that we can make. Okay. So here, if takes, he has a queen. So probably don't want to do that. But if takes once, we might just split his pawns. We could even have a move just like c3, for example. Although we don't really have anything attacking this, so let's take one time. Or do we look to just jump a knight in? Yeah, let's take once. Yeah, I feel like I've been playing some readies over the last while, and used to play a lot of Londons, sometimes play b3, definitely play some birds. Feel like, yeah, sometimes you get stuck in the groove, so you just got to do something different. Okay, what if we just jump this knight in? You could take the bishop, and now we have our rook defending this pawn. The knight is obviously blocking off the bishop, so I think that this is not bad. Might look to make a move like, I mean, can we do a rook lift at this point in time? I mean, obviously we need to potentially trade off this knight first, but we could just take it. So takes, pawn takes. Or do we just offer to trade off the knights? I think I like keeping that bishop on the long diagonal there. Now, is he gonna make a move like this? We go here. You know what? Let's just go for it. This would be really weakening. We're threatening to take, potentially win a pawn. Okay, so he comes in. I don't think that's too... Oh, we would potentially drop this though, right? Okay, let's just come in. Take the rook, or are you going to take on c2? I don't think we mind going down the exchange so much. Although objectively it might not be great. Okay. So he just goes for the rook. Probably a good move. Is there a scenario where we take with the bishop? Probably not. So we might look to bring this knight in, for example. Takes, I don't think is good for him, because then we've got the rook up. Oh, okay, so he just goes for the bishop. Now is he gonna try and take here? What about a move like this? Okay, let's just offer an exchange, see what happens. If he pushes, we'll just take. I was thinking he might have been looking to castle queenside. So this little break might be timely. A move like bishop b6 is not currently possible because of course we'll just play c4. But it is something that we need to obviously watch out for. Oh, okay. Does bringing the bishop out help us in any way? I guess it helps us lose a pawn. Okay, now we have moves like knight to d7 here. It's a nice fork. Okay, so he takes that away. Now, is he going to want to double up or come in here? Possibly. Okay, I think what we can do is we'll bring this down to attack the knight. Or, sorry, bring the knight down to attack the queen. And then we might look to rotate this one in. And if we ever have takes, then we'll have queen takes. Okay, so he just decides to get rid of that knight. Okay, so he takes the pawn. We'll just go queen over. Okay, so his position is getting tough. Okay, so I think we just have to take. We can't even do that. That's nice, because takes, and then bang. Yeah, good move. Okay, definitely getting crushed. I like that. Yeah, rook takes. That is nice. I mean, it's not really threatening anything. Just take. Yeah, that's a good move. And we'll resign. Good game from our opponent there. Had some really nice play. Let's see where we went wrong. Oh, 67. Yeah, that was not good. Probably would make sense to, yeah, look more into the opening and not just randomly play it. Yeah, so I think a lot of this is good. But then it did not like this. It just wants us to bring the knight straight in. I think we gave up too much of a space advantage. And then this was the big mistake. So it's saying, oh, okay, because there's just no way to defend this. Knight captures e3. Yeah, okay, that was nice. Yeah, I mean, our opponent played really well. You could see at this point that we were just down and never were able to recover from that. So it was just slowly worse and worse. Yeah, wow. Really got outplayed there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, I gotta say. Opponent did a good job there. 25 moves. Very nice. All right, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.